Listen to me. Stop scrolling. Stop waiting. This moment right now is not random. You didn't land here by accident. You're here because something inside you knows your life could be more, and you're tired of pretending it can't. Let me tell you the truth most people never face. Your destiny is not decided by one big moment. It's not decided by luck. It's not decided by talent. It's decided by what you do daily. Small decisions, boring decisions, invisible decisions, those are the ones shaping your future right now. And here's the painful part. You're already making those decisions every single day, whether you're conscious of them or not. You wake up and you choose. You choose how you start your day. You choose what you focus on. You choose what story you tell yourself. You choose what you tolerate. You choose what you avoid. And those choices are either building power or building regret. I know what it feels like to want more and feel stuck. To feel like you're working hard but not moving forward. To feel like life is happening to you instead of because of you. That frustration you feel, that heaviness in your chest, that voice that says I should be further by now, that's not weakness. That's awareness trying to wake you up. Because the real problem is not your circumstances, it's not your past, it's not the economy, it's not other people. The real problem is this: your daily psychology is not aligned with the future you want. You see, life doesn't respond to what you want. Life responds to what you consistently expect, tolerate, and act upon. And that comes down to one thing: your state, your emotional state, your physical state, your mental focus. Most people live in a low power state and expect a high performance life. It doesn't work that way. If you want to change your destiny, you must first change the state you live in every day. Let's talk about how this really works. Your brain runs on patterns. Those patterns come from what you repeatedly do, and what you repeatedly do becomes your blueprint for life. Blueprints over time become reality. If your daily blueprint is stress, distraction, hesitation, and excuses, that's the life you'll keep getting. Not because you're broken, but because your system is perfectly designed to get the results you're getting. And systems don't change with motivation, they change with decisions. So let's break this down. There are three forces controlling your daily destiny: your physiology, your focus, your language. This is the triad of state. First, physiology. How you move your body determines how you feel. How you breathe determines how you think. How you carry yourself determines what you believe is possible. You can't live like a victim physically and expect to think like a leader mentally. If you wake up slouched, slow, tired, scrolling your phone, your brain reads that as weakness, and your mind follows your body. You want power? Change how you move. Stand up straight. Breathe deeply, move with intention, train your body like it matters, because it does. Peak performers don't wait to feel good to move, they move to create feeling good. Second, focus. What you focus on determines what you feel, and what you feel determines how you act. Most people wake up and immediately focus on what's wrong, what they don't have, what they're behind on, what they're afraid of. That focus creates anxiety. That anxiety creates hesitation. That hesitation creates a small life. You don't need a new life, you need a new focus. Ask better questions. Not why is this happening to me, but what can I control right now? What does this situation demand from me? What would the strongest version of me do next? Your destiny shifts the moment your focus shifts. Third, language. The words you use inside your head are commands to your nervous system. When you say I can't, your body shuts down. When you say I'll try, your brain prepares for failure. When you say I should, nothing changes. But when you say I must, everything changes. Because must creates urgency. Must creates clarity. Must creates action. And this leads to the most important concept of all: standards. Your life is a direct reflection of the standards you live by. Not your goals, your standards. Goals are what you want. Standards are what you demand of yourself. You don't get what you want, you get what you tolerate. If you tolerate excuses, you get excuses. If you tolerate laziness, you get stagnation. If you tolerate mediocrity, you get regret. Raising your standards means deciding that certain behaviors are no longer acceptable. Not someday, not next year, now. You don't wait for motivation, you decide that failure is no longer an option. This is where destiny changes. Because destiny doesn't change when life gets easier. It changes when you get stronger. When you turn I should into I must. When you turn I hope into I decide. When you turn someday into today. You must decide that your health matters. You must decide that your time matters. You must decide that your future matters more than your comfort. Comfort is the enemy of destiny. Comfort keeps you average. Comfort keeps you stuck. Comfort whispers lies that feel safe. Growth demands discomfort. And deep down, you know that feeling of resistance you feel when it's time to act. That's the doorway. That's the edge of your old identity breaking. And this is your moment. Not tomorrow, not Monday, not when conditions are perfect. Now. Decide how you start your mornings. Decide what you allow into your mind. Decide how you move your body. Decide how you speak to yourself. Decide what you will no longer tolerate, because the days are going to pass anyway. The question is who you'll become while they do. Make the decision today to live with power, with intention, with standards that scare the old version of you. Do not negotiate with your excuses. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for confidence. Take action and confidence will follow. This is your call to action. Stand up, change your physiology, change your focus, change your language. Decide that from this moment forward, you live as if your destiny matters, because it does. Make the decision and make it now.